In September of 2013, unprecedented rain flooded 6 different river corridors, causing destruction to homes, businesses, and more than 400 miles of Colorado highways. In 2022, the Colorado Department of Transportation finished the final permanent repair project from the floods. This is the story of building the road to resiliency.
Colorado 7 is a great example where we have a river with a roadway challenge. So what we've learned from this whole experience is that when we rebuild something like Colorado 7, we can take the knowledge that we've accumulated here and apply it there to know that we're really working in a river corridor that has a roadway in it. So getting those two to work in concert with one another, we have to give first priority to the living, breathing, dynamic system that is a river.
This canyon was the first canyon to open back up after the flood event. It's kind of fitting at this point now that it's going to be the last one in the flood program that gets the permanent repairs completed.
You know, State Highway 7 Lower, which is the last project to finish up, was very deliberately planned out to be towards the end of the program, with the hopes that if we were able to do things, efficiently and effectively and save $1 here or $1 over there, that we could reinvest those dollars into another big canyon that was damaged in State Highway 7 Lower and do more work to protect that canyon.
So on US 36, we did a little bit of river work. On US 34, we did a lot of river work. And both of those projects are now informing Colorado 7 and really helping us understand that working on the river itself in a way that helps the river be a dynamic, living, functional watershed benefits the highway.
During the ER phase as well, we had to, in order to get the road built back, there were sections that it was gone, so we needed material to do that. The river was mined basically down to bedrock. And as we see back behind us in this section here, this looks like a natural river where this at one point was completely on bedrock. There was no natural river features here. In addition, this project had 14,500 linear feet of river restoration as a part of this. So almost 3 miles of river that were completely rebuilt and restored from an ecological perspective was a commitment that we made to the Forest Service after the ER work was complete, because in order to get the road back, we had to pull so much material out of the river that it just wasn't natural anymore.
And I think that's where resiliency continues on, both with the analysis that we're talking about, but hopefully the mindset too.
Of course, not all of the work for this project was in the river.
This route served as the main detour route for both 36 and 34 up to Estes Park while the work was being done there. So FHWA authorized the department to completely resurface the whole canyon for the duration of those limits. So we did complete resurfacing for those 14 miles. We had 33 pipes that were undersized or failing as a result of the flood work that were replaced or upgraded as a part of this project. We had 13,600 cubic yards of flow fill that was placed underneath the road. We called it a concrete resiliency section. It's a block of concrete under the road that in future flood events will allow this corridor to maintain a 15-foot emergency egress road to get people out of the canyon. One of the problems that was seen in numerous canyons was homeowners that were cut off and had to be helicoptered out just because the road was gone. So one of the goals of this project in particular was to help mitigate that in future events. So strategically, we built those concrete resiliency sections, and we also stockpiled material in the canyon in strategic locations so that in a future event, we could rebuild the road within 12 to 24 hours and get people out of the canyon as quick as possible. I've been working on this one since 3 days after the flood. So starting and stopping, going on, this one's been on my plate in one form or another for 10 years now. So most of my Region 4 career has been spent working on flood projects in one form or another. So it is really cool to see it come full circle.